She's a diamond. She's a diamond girl. She's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond girl.
Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing some large jumbo twists, and this is the braiding hair that I'm using. This is Expression by Outre. This braiding hair comes with 3 bundles in each pack. I did use 2 packs for this style and this sizing that I'm doing. The braiding hair is 72 inches long, but they do have shorter lengths if you want the twist to be shorter. I do like working with this braiding hair specifically when I'm doing twists. The link to this hair is down in the description below. The product that I'm using is Shine and Jam Magic Fingers in the red jar. I am using rubber bands for this style. If you're not a fan of rubber bands, then check out this video for another method of starting twists. Since these are large parts that I'm doing, this helps to grip the hair all in one for a nice sleek foundation. I decided to go in and part and rubber band all of the sections prior to doing the twist. I just felt that was easier. I had 22 parts total for this style, just for a reference for those who are interested in getting like similar sizing. Of course, you can do them bigger or you can do it smaller. Okay, so now onto doing the twist. I'm going to apply the product now, so my Shine and Jam onto the natural hair and comb that through just to get it nice and smooth. And then I'm going to split that in half, so split it in the middle for 2 parts. I'm going to take the braiding hair now and lay that directly in the center. I'm using my index finger in the middle right there just to hold it up against the rubber band so it stays in place. And then I add a little bit more Shine and Jam and comb through again. This is just to kind of blend the natural hair and the braiding hair together and smooth it through. Now I'm going to start twisting, and when I'm twisting, I'm just making sure that there's no lumps, there's no flyaway hairs, it's just nice and smooth. So I twist one section first and then I crisscross it, and then I'm going to pretty much do the same thing with this section, applying the Shine and Jam, twisting it so make sure that it's nice and smooth, and then I begin to overlap twisting it. Now make sure that you're twisting each strand as you are twisting it together, and of course your twist can go the opposite direction. The hard part with this is just to make sure that your twists are not loose, so just make sure you have a really firm grip and you are holding it very tightly, and your fingers are like right underneath the twist. You don't want any space or any room for the twist to unravel or slide or be loose, so just make sure you, again, firm grip, fingers right where your twist is. If you need to add length or add thickness to your twist, add small sections of braiding hair at a time and lay it flat up against your twist, again right underneath. Start twisting one section, crisscross it, and twist the other section, and then just continue your twist. So basically you are twisting in the braiding hair section the same way you did when you started, right after you lay that section up against your twist. I'm going to add some curls to the ends of these twists, so I'm not going to twist it all the way to the ends. I'm going to leave a couple inches and add rubber bands just to secure it. If you don't want curls at the ends, you can twist these all the way to the end and leave it as that, and then just dip them in hot water. If you're having issues with the twist unraveling, you can use a lighter and kind of just burn the ends at the very bottom. Not burn them completely off, but just kind of burn it to where the hair melts a little bit and makes the twist stay intact and together. Okay, so now I'm going to show it to you guys in real time. So the first way I showed, that was a little sped up, but now you guys get an actual visual of like the real time, because you want to take your time when you're doing these twists, especially if you want them to be nice and like tight and not loose. So I'm going to allow you guys to watch. Okay, so I'm going to speed it back up now a little. That's basically it. I did that for all of the twists. And then once I was done, I went in with my perm rods and added some curls to the ends. I did dip these in hot water. I did go a little bit higher than where the perm rods are, just to kind of like loosen the twists a little bit so they're not so stiff. They turned out just fine. They didn't unravel or anything. Before I dipped them in hot water, I did go ahead and add some mousse to the twist. I did that before I dipped it, just to allow it some time to dry while I was dipping the ends. I said I only went up a little bit past the perm rods when I dipped them in hot water, but I actually went up quite a bit. If you're using a different braiding hair than what I'm using, and you're not sure if the hot water will loosen the twist, or excuse me, will unravel the twist, then just do a test strand with just one twist to make sure before you dip everything in hot water. Here is the final result. I loved it, and I love the way it was styled as well. I was very proud of the outcome of these. If you like this video, if you like this style, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, drop some comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you like the style, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you guys be blessed, stay protected, and stay filled with love and peace.